Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. We are in day 10 of the Turkey Diaries. Good morning from the upper deck. The surf is high and coming in wildly, and it's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's just a tropical storm for us, if that. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and tomorrow is Thursday, right? Yeah. And Friday, rain, and we'll be okay. Theoretically, I think so. I went and got water. I went and got toilet paper. I went and got milk and bread. I didn't overextend on my purchases as far as getting too many. Walmart is the best place around here to get that kind of stuff easily. So I went as soon as they opened because the time changes still got me messed up. Now, warning, warning, warning. That stupid pole is in my way the entire time. I am so sorry. Yes, Kurti, I screwed up my filming, but I was going to just delete all this and go forward with just a voiceover of what I did, pointing at things. But I decided to leave it in. You get a little bit here. I'm sorting out my bag from home to here. My husband is coming down Friday with our granddaughter and old friend from next door, her friend. And then he is going to meet one of the mothers Sunday afternoon. And then he's halfway so that he doesn't have to go all the way home. And then he's coming back and we're both staying, and the dog, until after Thanksgiving. So that's exciting. My sister will be coming down for Thanksgiving. Bella might come down again over Thanksgiving weekend. So that'll be fun. We're happy about that. They got a few more little tiny details to do on the inside where the door turned in, or the window turned into a door, and a lot of cleanup. They were very messy, but I'm not focusing on that. So, what I am focusing on is getting red paper down because we are making apple cider, or telling our process of how it gets made. We don't really make it ourselves. In this world, in this journal. Interesting fact, this book that I'm using is the Scout Guide from Jackson Hole, which has snowstorms yesterday and today, and is got a kind of weather pattern over it that's creating more of a problem for what we're getting from Tropical Storm Nicole, which probably will be a hurricane by the end of the day. Florida's getting slammed. They'd had no time to recover in a lot of places where it's going to come. Not on the West Coast, but on the East Coast. So, yes, the pole is in the way. Oh, yeah. But it is what it is. I put a lot of red down. I had pictures that I had made at home of apple cider and apples. And I am going to flip through this book and look for some kind of fallish something or other. And I found some leaves, which I cut out and fussy cutted around the leaves and kind of patched them in here and there. I had more little tiny apples that I printed, and I'm fussy cutting those and adding a border. I drew an apple. Oh, this is mushrooms. Where were these mushrooms yesterday? I should have looked through this. I don't know if I looked through it. I still haven't had the time to go through it molecule by molecule yet, but I think we have rain for the next 2 days. So yeah, I'll have some time for molecule looking at Daphne's diary. So, and the temperature has dropped dramatically and it's going to get colder and probably stay coolish right on now. But apple cider, let me go ahead and read you what I wrote in the journaling. It says, the smell of apple cider adds to any autumn occasion. My favorite apples come from a nearby farm. Pink ladies are my favorite. I must add nutmeg to my cider. My nutmeg comes from the same farm in Sri Lanka where I get my cardamom from. This family is able to keep the whole family employed and have a great cottage industry with their heritage involved also. Win-win. So, and I used some washi tape because that thicker paper on the left underneath the apple cider is not adhering yet to the paper that's painted. sometimes those textures don't always, I should use double-sided tape, and I probably will go back and put double-sided tape. But I used washi tape as a prop to try to help me get it to stick. It has masks all over it. My sister sent me that from California. That was funny. Anyhow, so yes, our cardamom and our nutmeg come from the same tiny farm in Sri Lanka. I highly recommend them, but don't put them too far into the business. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep my source either. And I'm quite happy with my source of cardamom and nutmeg. I don't know if nutmeg is grown in Sri Lanka. Don't tell me if it isn't. Okay, you'll burst my bubble. Oh, there's the mask washi tape. That's so funny. But I'm just using it to kind of make this glue stick down until I put double-sided tape down. So, I hate that this stupid pole was in the way. This is a closet shelf that I balance my camera on, and sometimes I don't get it in between the white wire mesh, whatever you call those, prongs for the shelf correctly. And today, I think I did, but I hit it. Oh, and these are new. These are gel sticks. They're from Walmart. But they have a great fat nib, whatever you want to call it, writing surface. I really like how they go on. They react a little bit to water while at the early stage. I don't know how they do after they dry quite a bit. I got out my temper paint sticks also and just mixed everything, trying to add a little bit more color to the back of my apple cider because this is going to be a tip-in. Very abstract with my left hand a lot, and mixing the gel sticks and the tempera paint sticks just to try and get some color. So when you turn that flap over and see my drawing of the apple, it will, which is coming up right now, it will have the same color families on it. Actually, I could have used some scraps, but oh well, too late now. My apple really turned out nicely. Too bad you can't see it. Yeah, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh, I forgot to look. I really didn't realize I had bumped it. I thought it was fine. So I brought my sermon paper and I picked out pink, and I'm going to use a section of it down on the bottom here and I stick a leaf on top of it. You'll see that at the final picture. I'm so sorry. No mention of my anti-camera skills here, Kurti. I know they're bad. Even though you always tell me in a very kind and joking way. I know. Oh, there we go. Finally. That's when I discovered it. But the leaf on the far right goes over the pink paper, so it kind of all meshes. The pink is a little harsh now that I'm looking at it, but it matches the apples that I put in my cider, Pink Ladies. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I really like how this turned out. I'm really liking this entire flow of the journal. It makes my heart sing. That's my only goal. I can't sing in real life, but my heart can. So, yep, the upper deck, I already read a little bit yesterday afternoon up there when it was still a little warmer. And that was quite delightful. We still see part of our neighbor's walkway and deck, but he has his covered up and closed in. So really and truly, that's not my goal. I could care less what he does. So me looking out over the palm trees and the other house's walkway cover, fine with me. Yeah, really like it, but it's very high tide and rough seas at the moment. They will get worse, but not terribly bad. I don't imagine we'll have any water come over. Oh, love how that turned out. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.